What's up, guys? Welcome back to the theme park, dude. Today is a beautiful day here at Universal Studios Florida. We are here to check out the Mardi Gras tribute store. It is open today exclusively for team members and annual pass holders. For a little preview, I'll give you guys a tour of that brand new store that's now in Hollywood instead of the New York section of the park. We'll see how this new tribute store looks like in its new space. I'm hoping for something good. I'm hoping for probably the same or better quality than the New York store, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Last time I was here was during Rock the Universe, where they had the concert stage set up, and they're now just starting to deconstruct that stage. Here's another view of that stage deconstruction work. Also, something new that's changed here at the park is we have Mardi Gras decorations all around the park. Here we are in the Hollywood section of Universal Studios Florida. And right over there is the tribute store. Pretty excited to see how this goes. As you can see, there's already like a queue line set up in preparation for the opening of this store. Alright guys, right behind me is the Mardi Gras tribute store here in Hollywood Boulevard. Let's go in.
I'm fully expecting him to show up as a main.
So right here is one of the Mardi Gras scented candles, and to me it smells like almost like blue raspberry, cotton candy, like sweet type of smell. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's giving me Mardi Gras vibes, but it's pretty good.
Roll the squirrel? At first I thought you said roll the scroll. I'm like, Magnets or sticks now? Well, decals, yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to be on a bottle. I thought it was going to be like I'm glad you did.
You're the first person who's talked to me since I got here. You need more friendly people that way then. Or at least put you at the front door. I'm just saying, you can give everyone, you can tell people.
Alright guys, so I just got done experiencing the brand new Mardi Gras tribute store in its new location in Hollywood Boulevard. Some of my thoughts on it, in regards specifically to its new location as compared to the older tribute store locations in the New York section of the park. In this new space, I will say it does feel smaller. It does feel a lot smaller. There's still the 3 rooms and it still has everything that you know and love from the old tribute stores in the old location in New York, with 3 rooms, highly themed rooms, and the desserts, the specialty themed desserts, all the merchandise. Everything is exactly the same. You still get everything that you got at the older tribute stores in this new location. However, to me, it did feel a lot smaller. It did feel a lot more compact. I don't know if it's maybe just for how they decorated the Mardi Gras version of the store, but it did feel a lot more compact and smaller, and I can definitely see them pulsing in a lot more smaller groups than before in the older store. Because if you guys were here for older stores in the park and you try to go into the tribute store on a busy day, and around the time the tribute store first ever opens to guests, the line gets really long and they have to pulse small groups of people into the store at a time to get, so it's not too crowded in there. I feel like once this officially opens to all guests and on crowded days, that line is going to get really long, and they're going to have to pulse in like smaller groups of guests than the New York location. That's just my assumption based on like the space in that store. It did feel a lot less open than the stores in New York, but once again, you do get all the same offerings that you would have gotten in the New York space. As for the offerings themselves, the merchandise looks fine. Great merchandise this year for Mardi Gras. You can get anything and everything Mardi Gras merchandise in that store. The dessert options, to me, they're pretty basic, they're pretty plain. We've gotten so many tribute stores at this point, so now we know exactly like what dessert offerings they usually always have. Just like a variation of it, themed to each store. They all have all the same basic stuff that they always have for every tribute store, just now it's themed to Mardi Gras. So overall, I think it's a pretty good space. Like I said, you're not losing anything other than just like room inside there, but they still were able to pull it off in that space, and it's very impressive. Mainly the smallest rooms are the last ones when you're trying to exit. Like the room before the last room where the dessert is and where you can purchase your items, that's gonna get crowded. And just the checkout space is very small compared to the old location. That when you go to purchase your merchandise or purchase your desserts, that checkout area is very small. And on those high crowded days, that line is gonna back up immensely. That's why I say they're gonna have to pulse in smaller groups of people through that store than before. I do notice that there are some Easter eggs I didn't get to like fully see myself, but that does give me a reason to go back through the store again to look at those Easter eggs. If you guys know about the Gurg the Llama Easter egg from the Christmas store, there is a nice little Easter egg of Gurg the Llama in there. Of course, there's Earl the Squirrel. I don't know if I kept it in the video earlier, but I'll put up a scene now of one of the attendants asking for like, what's the password, before I went into the speakeasy room, and the password was Earl the Squirrel.
What's the password?
What's the
password? What's the password?
Oh.
Okay,
Earl the Squirrel.
Okay.
Absolutely. And of course, in that speakeasy room, I did find Earl the Squirrel. He wasn't very hard to find. So there are a lot of like Easter eggs and references to past locations and possibly upcoming ones. And I know when Mardi Gras season starts to end and the tribute store is in its final days, getting ready for the next tribute store, I'm sure they're gonna do what they always do and have brand new Easter eggs that they add in at like the exit or something for the next tribute store, as they always do. The tribute store has become such a staple of Universal Orlando since its first tribute store with Halloween Horror Nights a few years ago, and with them doing it every season, and now we have the Red Coconut Club doing the same thing as a tribute store. Every season is changing. These experiences, the tribute store and the Red Coconut Club, have become such staples to the Universal Orlando experience that you can only find here at Universal Orlando. And I love them. It's great. It just makes me excited to go to a store every season of the year. Universal, you struck gold with this tribute store idea. It's really great. Another thing I wanted to mention real quick that I forgot to mention about some of the Easter eggs. I feel like that room with that big tree, I feel like it might not be, but I think that's like a little reference, just a slight little reference to the Mardi Gras bead tree at City Walk, where guests would throw their beads after Mardi Gras all land onto that tree. And of course, all the wall of bottles, that's where you can purchase a picture for a good amount of price, and they'll put your picture on a glass bottle that will be displayed in the speakeasy as part of the tribute store. And once the tribute store ends, they'll give you that bottle for you to keep, and you can get to keep a part of the tribute store with your own face on it. So even though it's worth a little bit of pocket money, it's definitely worth it, I think. I've never done it because I don't have that pocket money. So that's just my thoughts and my opinions on the brand new tribute store here in Hollywood Boulevard. It seems like this will be the new permanent location of every future tribute store. Honestly, I don't know if they would ever go back to the New York location. I could be wrong, but it seems as if for now this will be the permanent home of the future tribute stores right here in Hollywood Boulevard. So I can't wait to see what they keep doing every year with every season. I love the tribute store. It's awesome. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching another Theme Park Dude video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. A lot of my viewers are not subscribers, so please, 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 you're gonna help me a lot if you subscribe. Keep up to date with all the latest in the theme parks, all the latest here at Universal Orlando. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful day.